Alright guys, do not forget to hit that like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel and if you enjoyed this video. So I have a question for you guys. Who beats Anthony Joshua? Who do you guys think, what heavyweight currently out there do you guys think has a chance on beating Anthony Joshua? Because you know, on my video where I said that I believe Anthony Joshua is going to end up losing one day, either via knockout or decision, somebody said that the question isn't, you know, how he's gonna get knocked out or something like that. The question is who in the heavyweight division could beat him. So I'll ask you this: who do you guys think could beat Anthony Joshua? Now, as I told you guys, when it comes to me, I think Anthony Joshua is a good heavyweight. I think he's the best heavyweight because of the things he's done in the ring in terms of like his resume. That's how I rate guys, as opposed, you know, some people rate guys when it comes to being a big puncher and all this stuff. I rate guys as to the guys they fought. And in terms of Joshua, he's fought the best guys so far in the division, and he has the majority of the belt, so I got to put him as the #1 heavyweight. But I do not believe that he's unbeatable. First of all, I think that right now the heavyweight that could probably give him the most trouble, and people might disagree with this, but in my opinion, it's Tyson Fury. I think that Tyson Fury's style could definitely be troublesome for someone like Anthony Joshua, because he's going to be using his height and reach against Anthony Joshua. That's if they ever fight. I mean, I don't know if these guys are ever going to fight. Every time I see reports on Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury, it's always like, you know, sometimes it's good news where he's gonna fight him, or they're saying that he's gonna fight him, and sometimes it's not. It's like, oh, you know, their promoters are bitter rivals. I don't know, but I personally think Tyson Fury is the guy who could probably beat Anthony Joshua. And I know when it comes to Anthony Joshua fans, they think that Tyson Fury has no punching power, so therefore Anthony Joshua would just blow him out of here. But I don't think boxing doesn't work like that. It's all about what your opponent can do and what your opponent, you know, sometimes a guy is fighting a guy who's not a big puncher, but he's not willing to go through with it because of the counters. For example, look at Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder. Both Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder struggled like crazy against Tyson Fury, both of them. And you know what, you want to know something? Both Vladimir Klitschko and Deontay Wilder hit really hard. They hit harder than Tyson Fury. Yet why was why was Vladimir Klitschko so gun shy? Because he was afraid to get countered. Like, if you look at that fight, he was too afraid to let his hands go. And that's what cost him the fight. He just wasn't willing enough to let his hands go because he was too worried about what was coming back from Fury. So even though Fury wasn't a big puncher, what intimidated Vladimir Klitschko was the skill set and the counter punching ability of Tyson Fury. There's the same thing about Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder hits 10 times harder than Tyson Fury, but Tyson Fury's skill set made it impossible for Deontay Wilder to land for several rounds on him cleanly. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't just knock out. He couldn't just go in there and just blow out Tyson Fury. And so that's why I don't believe this whole narrative where people think that, well, Anthony Joshua would just go in there and knock out Tyson Fury in 2 rounds. I don't see that happening at all. I think that Tyson Fury could definitely win rounds against Anthony Joshua. I feel that there's 2 ways to beat Anthony Joshua. In my opinion, the first way is to fight him on the outside. Be a boxer. Do what guys like Tyson Fury does. I think you could outbox Anthony Joshua. But I think one of the main ways to beat Anthony Joshua is to fight him on the inside. I truly believe that Anthony Joshua can't fight backing up. But that is what I believe, because I saw Vladimir Klitschko back him up and beat him up. I saw that. You know, I wasn't blinded to that. Like, a lot of people want to act like that didn't happen, but that did happen. I saw Vladimir Klitschko push him back against the ropes, and he was beating him up while he was tired. And this is why I find it funny that people think that Jarrell Miller can't inflict any sort of damage on Anthony Joshua. Because, like I said, when Anthony Joshua was tired, if Anthony Joshua was tired and he's being pushed back, that's when he's very vulnerable. Like, he's very vulnerable in that position. He gets beat up. I don't think he knows how to defend himself that good going backwards. I'm just telling you that right now. That's why I truly believe that the guy who's going to, I believe that at least a way for him, one way you're going to see him losing the possible future is probably when he has his back against the ropes and he's being pushed back and the guy's letting bombs go off against him. And he might be pinned up against the ropes and then the referee stops it and waves it off. Because like I said, I don't think he could fight going backwards. You know, some guy told me, oh, what are you talking about? You know, he can fight going, you know, he look at the uppercuts he throws. Yeah, he throws good uppercuts, but that's when he's coming forward. Joshua doesn't do good going backwards. Joshua does good going forward. Now, if he's fighting you in the pocket and he's coming forward, he's being the aggressor and he's pushing you back, then yeah, you're going to see him throw uppercuts like the way he threw against Dillian Whyte. You know, you're going to see him throwing hooks, being very aggressive. But like I said, when he's being pushed back, I don't think he does good. That's a flaw that I see in Anthony Joshua, is his backwards game and like being pushed back. Some fighters are good at fighting backwards. Floyd Mayweather Jr. in his prime, you could push him back, and he's really good at fighting backwards as he's being pinned up against the ropes. You know, he could be slipping and sliding as you're pushing him back. But I don't think Joshua is one of those kind of characters, you know. And obviously, he has a lot of muscle, so he doesn't have that flexibility, you know, that flexibility that Floyd Mayweather had. And obviously, he's a heavyweight, so, you know, I think that's a way to beat him, being pushed backwards and being outboxed. I think Tyson Fury has a chance, okay, to beat him. I think it's a competitive fight, but I would not be surprised if Tyson Fury won several rounds against him, even beat him. Also, in terms of the people who could maybe push him back, like I said, I give Jarrell Miller a chance. I give him a chance. Deontay Wilder could beat Anthony Joshua if he manages to land on him. That's really it. Because Deontay Wilder is not a good boxer, but he's also not a good inside fighter. So he doesn't have the ability to try and force Joshua to follow him, to outbox him. And he doesn't have the ability to fight on the inside good. So when I think when it comes to Deontay Wilder, he's going to have to just depend on his landing his right hand, as he always does, and hope that he hurts Joshua. I think that's the only way Deontay Wilder would win, is if he lands. That's why I'm very curious to see that fight, because I would just be seeing if Wilder is able to land his right hand. Because I know Joshua's been dropped, so he could definitely get dropped by Wilder. So yeah, I'll pick Wilder only if he lands. That's why I keep saying, like, Wilder really just has a puncher's chance. Tyson Fury has the boxing ability chance. Who else? Yeah, right now there's not really a heavyweight out there that I think is a good inside fighter. I mean, what other heavyweight is a good inside fighter? Because like I said, I think a good inside fighter might be the guy to beat Anthony Joshua. A guy who, you know, who's a pressure fighter, but is not just like going in there with no defense. He's actually applying pressure smart, and then he gets on the inside and roughs you up. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like a prime Holyfield. Holyfield was amazing in inside fighting. He was an expert in inside fighting. He was an expert in, you know, roughhousing fighters up. That's what I really liked about Holyfield in his prime. He was really good at that. Currently, I don't see. I mean, Dillian Whyte. I don't know. He already lost to Anthony Joshua. That's just my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think of this video. Let me know what you guys think. Do you guys agree with me? You guys probably don't agree with me. Let me know in the bottom in the comment section what you guys think, and I'm out.